Oh, hello. It's me, Pandy. Nice to meet you. Anyway, so what I want to get out of this channel is basically highlighting some of the great and the good of war games. So that's tabletop miniature games generally, but also board games and RPGs. So role playing games. I'm trying to do those indie ones that maybe aren't covered by the other creators. Maybe the other creators cost too much. We don't make a lot of money, us indies. So yeah, it's all about sort of getting the name out there. Sort of the ones I found interesting. Um, I did some shorts at the weekend at Hereward, which is a show I love. It's just a really nice show. Um, it's not the chillest show. Now that would be owned by ChillCon, which I also hope to go to next year. It's a 2 day event. Who would have thought? Um, so yeah, so we're kind of excited to do this. I say we. I'm doing this solo, so you will have to deal with my camera, my phone. Um, so yeah, so some of the things I found interesting. So Voidscar, for example, I've been a long fan and player of Voidscar. I sort of have it all at home. Actually, I haven't played much. I've played a bit, but I really enjoyed the game. Voidscar, they do from ashes, and I tell you what, it's a brilliant system, really interesting, and it's definitely something that sci-fi. It's also 15 mil, and if I'm honest, I'm not a massive 15 mil player because that would be strange, but I actually it's one of the 15 mil games. I'm actually like, ooh, I actually like this. Um, and the creator Barn is a wonderful person. You've also got Navosa. That was another video I did. Now, Jazz and Ethan. I actually worked with Ethan at when I was actually a junior developer. When we were both junior developers, and I worked with him for a few months, and yeah, it was really good fun. And he's now gone off and made his own game. He's left that company as well. And Tribal Conquest is brilliant as well. I've played a little bit of it, and he uses some really interesting mechanics, so it's definitely worth a look at. Um, so I've spoken about war games, sorry, or tabletop miniature games, but there's also quite a bit other than that. So um, not at the show yesterday, but one I met at Bedford, which is another really great show, Bedford Tabletop Expo, um, which is coming back in March as well. Now that's a really interesting show, but we won't talk about the show. Now I can't remember his name. I do apologise. It's probably really easy as well. That's the worst thing. But he has a really interesting RPG system. And I don't know how many people are shouting about it. Now, I actually bought a couple of different rules from him. So this one's called Right Hand Path, um, and it's a brilliant system. It really is. It's 2d6. Everything is laid out for you. It's just beautifully created. And I could probably find out his actual name in here, but that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? To record it, but no. Sea Light Studios is definitely who you want to look up. They also do what is basically one of my favorite premises. This is how it was sold to me. Um, so I'm one thing a lot of people don't realize is I'm a massive fan of Watership Down. The book is amazing. The TV show from the 80s, I think it was, brilliant. Let's be honest, a seagull that can swear on TV, what's not to love? I don't know about the new one, didn't watch that. I'm always a bit with reboots. I don't know. I just don't know. But basically, the premise of the other game is basically goblins, Watership Down. Boom. That was it. That was me hooked. Watership Down and goblins. Love a goblin, me. gobbling up. No, we won't say that. Gobbling up all those games. So yeah, so basically that's kind of the idea behind it, and we'll try and get some filming of that done and actual playing it. It's a really interesting thing. There's some really interesting games out there, is what I'm saying, and there's actually a board game out there, and my son loved it. My son really loves this game. I can't remember the creator. I'm terrible. But I also met him at Bedford, so I'm hoping I see him again at another show. And I will then shout all about it, because as soon as I do. So yeah, so what I want it to be about is about sort of bringing the indie community, not so much together, but sort of highlighting the greats and the good. I'll probably do an awards, for the games I found. And no, I will not. Well, of course, I will be putting myself in the ring. Okay, I want an award, but it might be just like a game written by Pandy, and then I'll have the special thing. But so I am thinking about doing awards to sort of really highlight the great and the good of these interesting little systems. There's some other people I used to work with at the company in London, which will not be named because I don't consider them an indie. They're probably more indie than I am. But no, like it's trying to stay away from the big companies, the companies that are small to medium, and like the mum and pop shops. Let's be honest, we don't really hear about those, So yeah, I hope you enjoy my rabbiting on. Give, I think it's Sea Light Studios. What did it say? Yeah, Sea Light Studios. Give them a look. They're on Instagram, and they've also got an email address. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You can tell I'm reading. LP Miles is I don't know if hi L. Sorry that I don't know your name, or I forgot it. To be honest, I'd forget my own name. So I call myself Pandy. I assume I had a name at one point. Yeah, just yeah. Well, I guess I should leave before I forget something else.